Hey everyone, it is the Blonde Broker here at ETHDenver 2024. We are at the Media House, and I have a very special guest that I get to interview today. This is JK with HackMD.
Hi everyone, Jong-Kai, or JK is a lot easier, from HackMD here, CEO co-founder.
Yeah, so you're the CEO and co-founder of this company. Can you tell us what it is and how you got started?
Yeah, so HackMD is a tool for projects and then to write documentation so that they can build a community on top of that project. The documentation is like, think about like today, like if your project, say, Sweet Chain or whatever chain is that, let's say,
What is it?
Okay. And then like you probably went out to host events there, and then you get people to go on your Telegram, Discord, following your Twitter, what have you, and then the developer like I am really got motivated to build on top of your chain. The majority of the time I spend is not on your Twitter or not on your Discord, it's actually on your documentation, right? Because I'm gonna read through that and then try to figure out how to build things on top of it. But there's no chance for you to actually know who I am in the sense that what project I ever contributed to, like what things I built before. And there's no chance for you to know how I feel when you're in your documentation. Like for example, oh, this paragraph sucks. I don't even know what's saying here. This paragraph is contracting thing with the other paragraph there. There's inconsistency all over the place. There's no way for you to see my mood. No way for you to engage with me. I mean, yeah, this project sucks. Look at the documentation. Just be shit and then just move on, right?
Yeah.
There's no way for you to know that. There's no way for you to recoup your investment in that event you just hosted there. Because like that event is really just top of the funnel. And then you kind of lead people to, Discord, kind of community feel. But eventually the building part is on the documentation. But that is a missing stage that no project will be able to engage with the audience or connect, interact with their audience. So documentation is, we think that's a missing link in that engagement thing where we're building. Like, so HackMD provides this interaction layer or collaborative layer on top of your documentation so that you can do all the just I just said.
I really like it. So you're giving that intrapersonal contact that most companies might leave out.
Yeah, it's more like the ease of use as Discord.
Yeah.
But then there's like this longer format of documentation instead of chatting. Because like chat, it's good like me chatting with you. But if you're your community manager, you can only chat with so many people, right? And then a lot of things you find yourself soon that you're repeating yourself because like everyone is asking the same stupid question. You can just tell them, oh, go read the manual. Yeah. But then if that manual is doing its job, they probably won't ask the question. So sometimes that you're getting a lot of questions as community managers because your documentation sucks. But you don't that. They won't tell you that.
No, they won't.
Yeah.
Where was the inspiration? Where did that come from?
Right. So HackMD really started off as a Markdown editor, like HackMD. MD stands for Markdown. By the way, it's not a medical doctor. We know we get that a lot. But like it's kind of like a kind of internal joke kind of thing. So like people know it's like, oh, the MD is Markdown here. If you think it's medical doctor, it's probably not. You're probably not in a circle. So that's. But anyway, so that. So that was essentially beginning is just like Markdown editor, collaborative, and we built it as like a replacement for Google Docs. So like Google Docs, pretty much everyone uses Google Docs for collaborative, document editing, but that is not designed for developers. Like developers like something. First of all, it's portable. It's like if you're using Google Docs, that you're pretty much locked into that format of A4 filling. I'm not sure, people still print things out.
I use Google Docs all the time, and I get frustrated because it's just like I can't actually customize it the way I want to.
Yeah.
So.
And then that like it's not portable in the sense that the format is proprietary. You can try to export that into Microsoft Office Word, but that's about it. Like there's no way. Let's say if sometime like this year you don't want to pay for Microsoft Office tax, code tax, 365 tax anymore every year. You don't pay for it anymore. Then, and also you want to stay away from Google Drive. There's no way for you to read those documents because they're just proprietary, right? But Markdown is open source format. It's pretty much plain text. It's readable, but it's also using styling like in text so that developer loves that. Like every developer tool, GitHub, all the things like people writing the Markdown as a developer. So we essentially build that for developer, for a good kind of thing like Google Doc for developer. Then we move on from there is that developers needs more than text editor. They actually need like you use text editor to write code, and then that code is stored in GitHub. But then if you write documentation, there's really no place to. I mean, you can put it in GitHub, but then like this doesn't add you value because documentations are meant for human to read.
Yeah.
Whereas code is for machine, right? So you can have API code to GitHub and machine will read happily. But you say, hey, go read out document on GitHub. They say, what are you talking about? Yeah, like GitHub is not a name that everyone knows. And you've heard it, you probably know that. But yeah, just that. Yeah, so like, yeah.
Okay, so let's say I'm a client or user and I'm like sold on this.
Yeah.
How do you guys do your user outreach or your strategy, and like how many projects do you have signed up so far?
Yeah, so HackMD been around since 2017, like I said earlier. It's been at 2016 actually, but in that 2017, Ethereum Foundation reached out to us, hey, we like your product, can we use it for our tool? So today, if you go to notes.ethereum.org, notes.ethereum.org, you're gonna see our product living there. They've been our customer since 2017. Vitaly himself is our angel investor since 2020, and he occasionally posts his own latest thought on HackMD, and then that links got posted to Twitter. So like that kind of organic growth brings in our users. So like our reader base today is like 2 million, 1.7 to 2 million kind of fluctuating. Those are reader base, yeah. Wow. And then like people who creating those content is about 70K, 80K, like fluctuating there. It's like people monthly who's writing documents on HackMD, and then, so documentation has this innate, like, kind of like a word of mouth. It's like you basically write documents to share with someone else. Right? So like that's like on its own growth. So we don't do a whole lot of like marketing, but yeah, we definitely need someone to talk about the value about it. Like it's not just you see that as beautiful, but then how do you use it to the full potential? That's what we need.
Right, the product speaks for itself.
Yeah.
So it's easy to grow.
But like the harder, like more advanced features, like need some explanation. Like how is that going to add value to your workflow? Yeah, it's just easy to use, but can you use it to the full potential?
So what does the roadmap look like for you guys for 2024?
Yeah, so 2023, we integrate with Arweave. So Arweave is like a decentralized storage for files, and Arweave is AR coin, right? AR tokens. And then this year we're integrating with signing with Ethereum from Spruce ID. So it's like basically allows you to sign in with your wallet, so that you get to like own your content, own your own account, and then owning your content is like you can push things to Arweave. Owning your own account is like signing with Ethereum. So these are like our effort to be more friendly, decentralization friendly, right? So HackMD is a collaborative, real-time collaborative text editor. So that nature makes it hard to be fully decentralized because you need people to be on the same server to do real-time collaboration. But other than that, we want you to keep your own content in Arweave, and we want you to keep your own like account in your own wallet. So that's how we're doing so far. We're gonna allow crypto payment going forward, so that there's a lot of, for example, think about Substack. I'm sure you know Substack's like a kind of personal blog posting. Substack, yeah. So a lot of users use HackMD for their own blog posting, and we're trying to enable like crypto payment for that. So it could be like crypto alternative for Substack.
That will be exciting.
That will be exciting for sure.
Right now during bull
market. And people can tip you for your exclusive content. People can subscribe to your exclusive content. That kind of thing. So that's something we're looking forward to enable this year.
I like it. Yeah. Okay, so I have probably a really deep question.
Go ahead, please.
So JK, what is the legacy that you want to leave behind with HackMD?
Okay, I really want to build HackMD as a cross-chain or cross-community, like a super community.
Yeah.
That for developer or like as for builders. So developers are like Saudi we're talking about is like really people who code things, but you're building things. If you're building things, you need more than just coder, right? You need someone to like marketing people. You need product people to build the right thing. So we want HackMD to be a super community of builders that we can cross pollination between different communities. I say latest chain, like latest chain on the street, like the Sui chain, for example. They probably drawing a lot of attention from other developers from, let's say Ethereum, Solana, like Ravi, right? So like, can they cross-pollinate the new idea or the best practice across this community, so everyone benefit from it
together?
Yeah, together. So like we become more mature. So it's like a super community of everyone.
I think that was a great answer.
Yeah,
I don't think that could have gotten better.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, no, also thank you so much for the interview.
For sure.
We'll have to check it out. I definitely want to look into it and be a user.
Yeah, we have a promo card to hand off, like so maybe.
Yeah, because I'm an influencer, so any like anytime that I like a product or want to talk about it, I also can bring a network in, and you guys, I love it too. I love that you guys did organic marketing. That's kind of rare to see.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That was great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.